Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
We've taken Jam Singles to the next level. We are putting all of our entrants on wsfm.com.au. There's photos, there's stories. You can see who they are. You can see how they've had their hearts broken. You can read about what they're wanting in new relationships. And if you like the look and the sound and the feel of them, metaphorically, you can apply to date them.
You like a good apocryphal story, don't you?
Sure. Apocryphal now?
Is a fake story that becomes a real story. This one's been blown right open. It involves Scott Morrison and a certain fast food restaurant back in 1997. It's all fake.
There you go. Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Sam Heughan, he is Jamie from Outlander, are joining us. They've got a new romantic comedy starring Celine Dion.
Yeah, it's called Love Again. It's really nice. And Alison Roman, isn't she a lovely lady?
She is the rock star of the culinary world.
Yep.
She's this fantastic New York chick. I've been a fan of hers for years. Anyway, we're going to be chatting to her.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Moyntz.
How are you?
I am well.
That's good.
You look nice today.
Well, thank you. I think I look a bit like a geography teacher because I've got what do you call this?
Velvety
jacket, but it's olive green, so maybe it should have leather patches on the elbows. And come on, guys, let's get down to it. We're discussing I never did geography. Cumulonimbus?
That's clouds.
Yeah, did you do that
Did
in geography?
geography teachers do clouds?
Well, you did geography, didn't you?
Yeah, but they didn't do clouds.
Yeah.
Geography's geography.
I thought you also did atmospheric kind of stuff.
I don't know. I never really paid
Look, Ryan's
attention at
nodding.
school.
Did you do clouds at geography?
Yeah, we did weather systems and stuff.
Right.
So Jonesy did geography. I didn't, and I know that.
I did very well at geography
Did
too.
you? I know why, because you could make a diorama.
I was great at a diorama. That was my thing. There should be a PhD in that. I was so good at it.
So useful.
And I was good at repurposing dioramas as well. Like I had one about the gold rush, and that was great. You know, they're all in trenches and stuff. And then I repurposed it for World War One.
Remind me what a diorama actually is. Is this where you'd probably make it inside a cardboard box or a cornflakes packet or something?
Yeah, you get a cardboard box, like a fruit box on its side.
Did Mum let you use the Stanley knife?
Well, see that scar right there? Mm-hmm. Funny you mentioned that. That's from the Stanley knife. But my Titanic one was the piece de resistance.
So you get a cardboard box.
Yep.
You build like a little set inside.
Yeah. So it's a diorama. That's what.
Well, I don't know what a diorama. I've never made a diorama.
Well, that's what it is. Project in a box.
Yeah. Okay.
So you put the box on its side, and then you'd have the top. The half of it would be the water. This is for my Titanic one, and then you'd have a ship that's sinking.
So just paint with
no,
water.
you make an actual ship.
Yeah,
like
but the water you just paint the cardboard.
Yeah, you just paint the cardboard blue, and you got little people jumping out.
Nice.
That was just great.
Because we just did stuff in project books, and I'm doing one produce of Papua New Guinea, and just get some rice, wrap it in some Glad wrap, and just sticky tape it to the top. Here's some produce.
That's not from Papua New Guinea. That's just from Calrose.
What's that, by the way?
It's from the Rice Power Granny. Well, you know how we do TikTok Tucker on a Thursday? Mm-hmm. Companies now want to hitch their cart to our little horsey, our little pony.
Are we the horse?
Yeah, and they want to be a part of TikTok Tucker. So the Twisties people have sent us this new flavour of Twisties.
Oh, I like Twisties. We've got chicken and cheese. What's this one?
This one's Twisted Raspberry.
Oh, no.
It's a raspberry twisty.
No. Is this novelty for people would buy it once and then that's
Well,
it?
according to its fan-voted limited edition, which means that we tested it one day and it's red.
Fan-voted. Is it purple?
Yeah. We'll try it on Ryan. Ryan?
Why are you guys always giving me weird stuff?
It's all right.
You made me eat a Moro yesterday.
I know.
Moro. That's right.
You left the N off.
That was it.
What's it like? Does it taste sweet or savoury?
It tastes like raspberry cordial.
So they're pink twisties.
Pink twisties.
Oh, yuck.
No, yeah. No.
It's like a lollygobble bliss bomb with a bit of salt in it. It's raspberry cordial. That's awful.
Yeah, I don't like it. Stick to what you know, twisties.
Oh, no, that's awful.
No, yeah, there you go.
Oh, can I spit it out?
Sure. And today's show is brought to you by Twisties. Action Pack Show.
Flavours should not go together.
Yeah. I don't
It's like when we do a musical mashup. Some songs shouldn't. That should not.
That should not happen. Action Pack Show today. We've got big-time movie stars joining us on the show.
That's right. We have Priyanka Chopra and Sam Heughan, who
From
played Jamie in
Outlander.
Outlander.
Yeah.
They're in a new romantic comedy. We also have a chef called Alison Roman. She's got a couple of cookbooks. Well, I've just also got the new one. She's one of my favourite chefs from New York. She's just brilliant. She's on the show today.
Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven. Question 1.
How many Teletubbies are there?
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say,
Yay.
but it's about getting question 7 right. Craig is in Camden.
Hi, Craig.
Good morning, Amanda Jonesy.
Hello. How many Teletubbies are there, Craig?
I believe there's 4.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala and Poe.
Did you see that story? The Teletubbies are actually 8 foot tall in real life. Did you see that?
No.
It's on the internet.
You know,
Because they were a giant. They were designed to be. They're really big, so they would come across, and then they made to look small. Am I making sense
Not
here?
really.
So they're big in real life, but then they're shot small.
okay. The Teletubbies first came about before I had kids, and I thought, that's weird. Who wants any of that? But I realised why they're good, because they're quiet.
Yeah.
And you can play it on the television in front of your kids, and it's quiet. You dream of that. Question 2. What's the name of Camilla Parker Bowles' ex-husband, who was also at the wedding?
He was there.
Not the wedding, the coronation.
Jeez, can I have a guess? Andrew?
Yeah.
Andrew Parker Bowles.
So he was there.
And people have, he kind of in a way sanctioned her relationship with King Charles, but he apparently had been a giant player since the beginning of their marriage. So
Yeah.
different rules for everyone.
So he's gone, okay. Yeah.
Well, then you can have the prince.
Let's play the not-so-secret sound.
Duh. What sound is this?
Craig knows it well as he's mowing his acreage.
Why do we bother with these questions,
It's pretty
Brendan?
obvious.
Well, it's not usually.
I can't hear it probably, but I'll take a guess.
Yeah?
A lawnmower.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have guessed.
Well, you wouldn't have not
lawnmower.
known that.
Oh,
I can hear
Brendan.
it probably.
Oh, you couldn't hear it properly.
Brendan.
Mowing
Well,
too
should we just award him question 7 and just say that's the end?
No, come on. As if you haven't done it before. Ned Kelly's first ever run-in with the law occurred in 1869 over an argument with a pig and fowl dealer called R. Fook. What did he end up stealing? Was it A, a pig, B, a chicken, or C, 10 shillings?
So is this what Ned Kelly stole?
Yeah, I was reading it in a book just recently.
No. Wouldn't have a clue, but I'll go with chicken.
No.
Wasn't a chicken. Brendan, would you like to give the answer away to
No,
Craig?
I'm not. Okay. How long is this going to go for?
No, let's move on,
Okay.
please.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse, mostly sunny, 20 degrees in the city and our west. Right now it's 10 degrees, it's 6:24. I've tucked my jeans into my motorcycle boots.
Rasputin, like Boney M.
And I don't want to untuck them and have them on the outside
Why not?
because I've just got that nice seal of warmth at the moment.
So you're prepared to walk around the building looking like that wiry
that
guy
looks-
from
does that-
Boney M.
how does
Stand
that-
up for me.
Does that look okay? Can you notice?
You look a little bit like one of the mums who's gone to watch rugby.
Oh, no, I don't want.
Which, I'm happy with because I'm that person.
No, I don't want-
Where you tuck your
Well,
jeans
can I-
into your boots.
Can I get away with that today? Like, will anyone notice?
No one's going to notice.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're up to question number 4. Ned Kelly's first ever run-in with the law occurred in 1869.
Yes, he was. What did he end up stealing? Belinda's in Winston Hills. Hello, Belinda.
Good morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hello. Did he steal a pig or did he steal 10 shillings?
10 shillings.
10 shillings. You know what happened? You want to hear the backstory here? Ned brandished a long stick and declared himself a bush ranger before robbing Fook of the 10 shillings. Kelly gave evidence in court that Fook had abused his sister Annie.
Oh.
Yeah, so he said, Fook abused my sister, so I want a retribution. So I asked him for 10 shillings.
Which he would have kept for himself.
Yeah,
That's what women were in those days.
Well, apparently Fook went and beat Ned with a stick.
That's what he got in return.
So Fook was quite feisty.
Oh.
A feisty Fook.
So Annie gets abused and everyone
Yeah.
else gets something.
What did Annie get?
Nothing. She should have. Annie gets your gun.
In which ocean can you find the Bermuda Triangle, Belinda?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, the
that's
Atlantic
very
Ocean
good.
brings you to question 6. At the Springfield nuclear power plant, what's Homer Simpson's job?
I have no idea. Sorry, I've never watched The Simpsons.
Oh,
You've
sorry,
never
Belinda.
watched The Simpsons. Wow. What a life. Chris is in Spring Farm.
Hello, Chris.
Yes, hello?
Hello. What's Homer's job at the Springfield nuclear power plant?
I believe he's a technician.
Well,
It's more specific than that. He is a... No, he is a...
okay.
Beck's in Dapter.
Hello, Beck.
Good morning.
Hello. So at the nuclear power plant in Springfield, what's Homer Simpson's job?
He's a safety inspector.
Yes, he is.
In recent news, what did the woman lost in bushland survive on for 5 days? It was lollies and what?
Oh, every woman's best friend, a bottle of wine.
No, I looked at that. Most women would agree. 5 days on your own with some lollies and some wine. Sign me up.
Okay. I'll take you out to the bushland now if you want.
Please.
Congratulations, you won the jam pack inside. It's all coming your way, Beck. You've got $150 flowers for everyone voucher. Shop Sydney's freshest Mother's Day flowers and gifts at flowersforeveryone.com.au. A Taronga Zoo Vivid Pass. Wild Nights at Taronga is back.
Wild lights.
Wild Lights at Taronga is back for Vivid Sydney. Grab your tickets today, and Jonesy Tomato Cake to choose for you to colour in some starter pencils. Good on you, Beck.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Beck.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Good morning. Do you mean to wish me a good morning, or do you mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
All of them at once, I suppose.
Thumbing through the Jabbernack, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 2006, the Red Hot Chili Peppers released their 9th album, Stadium Arcadium, which had the hit single, Danny California. You know that song? Danny California, it's got that iconic opening riff, but that was actually inspired by the classic rock song by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mary Jane's Last Dance. You're probably not familiar with that.
No.
Lead guitarist John Frusciante just loved that song, and he thought, well, hang on, I want to incorporate this. So this is Mary Jane's Last Dance. You can hear it, can't you?
Yeah, but then how come Ed Sheeran gets in trouble?
Well, that's a good point. On one hand, Ed Sheeran gets grief for allegedly stealing a riff from Marvin Gaye's estate. It sounds strange. He's stealing it from his estate. Marvin's dead. Then creeps Ed, takes the riff and
Quick, get out before the feds see you.
buggers off into the night. And here's John Frusciante. He's celebrated. He even leans into it. Musicians, I don't understand.
I don't know. We playing Ed Sheeran?
Let's put on Red Hot Chili Peppers and this one, Danny Californication. Danny's there.
Good. Oh, I can't wait.
Jam Nation.
I saw something the other day. Speaking of strange, it's not a strange thing, but it's become strange. I want to know what you think. I thought this guy was a true hero. He's living his life and just doesn't care. He was walking down the street, just full face eating a banana, full monkey style. He'd peeled the banana over his hand. Do you know that sort of thing? Had the base of the banana in his hand,
Monkey style.
and he peeled the peel down so it was hanging over his hand.
Yeah.
Just walking along.
Just eating it.
Eating it.
Not worried about how it looks.
Not worried about how it looks.
Not breaking it off into little pieces.
No, I think the Queen used to eat a banana with a knife and fork.
Yep. Yeah.
And politicians would never be seen just
Bill
chowing
Shorten
down
put
on a
it
banana.
in sideways.
Yeah, that's
Then when
right.
Bill ate the sausage sandwich, just ate it.
Ate it sideways like a harmonica.
And then, but then we saw him run as well. Remember that?
Like him being chased by a monster. Ran on his heels.
I was worried about his arch support. Yeah, so eating it monkey style.
Because you
I love a banana.
you break it off.
I break the banana off and I get rid of the peel. I don't want to be a slave to the peel.
You get rid of the peel at the beginning.
Straight away. Peel's gone into the bin. Because invariably you get the banana from the kitchen, or say you buy it in a service station, for example. You get the banana there, and then you put the peel straight in the bin.
Why?
Because you're not a slave to the peel.
The whole point of the peel is to stop your fingers having to hold the banana.
Yeah, but you just break it off. But I don't drop it down.
No, but so you're walking around with a banana that has no peel on it.
Yeah. I like.
No, isn't the point of the peel?
What's that pinging noise?
Ryan, is that your
Ryan's
phone?
phone's on. Look at him.
We are at work,
Oh,
Ryan.
sorry, mate. Jeez, why don't you just...
But the peel stops your fingers afterwards smelling of banana, all sticky and banana-ish.
They don't get sticky or banana-ish.
Are you joking? Well, if you hold a banana without a peel...
I hold it daintily between two fingers.
But you're still going to
I
get...
don't hold it like monkey style in my fist.
But you're still going to get sticky banana stink finger.
Oh, stop
You're
saying
going to get
that.
stick finger.
Stick or stink?
Stink.
No, yuck. I don't say that.
Really?
I eat... What, did you ever see the Ocean's 11 franchise?
Yeah.
Did you see Brad Pitt in that? See how he was always eating, always doing deals. He's always eating, but he just eats very, discreetly. That's how I eat a banana. Discreetly.
So after you've eaten a banana that has no peel on it, you don't need to go and wash your hands or anything?
No, just do a bit of a dust off.
But you don't dust it off. It's sticky.
No,
Ryan,
it's not sticky.
Ryan agrees with me, even though he's on his phone.
Well, he's not even paying attention.
What you're saying makes no sense.
Makes plenty
Ryan,
of
what do you
sense.
think?
Yeah, I think that's so weird, Jonesy.
It is so weird.
You're always making fun of me because of how I eat an apple.
You just said him eating an apple.
How does he eat an
apple? He looked
apple?
like a little monkey in a cage. He was eating the apple from the base, so he's holding it up like Snow White. You know how Snow White holds it?
And then
the Wicked Witch holds up the... And he's eating it from...
Doesn't go from the side?
Not from the side. He's holding it at the base, eating it like a little chimpanzee.
You mean eats from the base? Wasn't holding it on the base?
No, he's holding it at the base, like he's in Hamlet.
Oh.
And he's eating, if Hamlet was eating the skull.
So he had it in his hand, like a Alas Poor Yorick.
Yeah, and he's just... And
You're both weird.
I walked to the studio and said, what the hell are you doing?
Maybe fruit's not for you.
Get back on your phone, mate.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. I'm so lonely. So lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
Married at First Sight, what did it do to love? It ruined love.
It was not about love. We're about love. And what we've discovered is that lots of Sydney-siders are looking for love. So we have a stack of entrants in our Jam singles. All of our entrants are up on our website, wsfm.com.au, if you want to check them out. Do you remember Marty? Marty's gorgeous. Look at this photo of Marty. She's 52.
Good.
She's good. She's a retired police officer, a single mum of one. She enjoys going away in her van, staying active, doing aerobics and running. She's soft-natured. She's giving. She's friendly. She said she kind of attracts the worst men, but she looks gorgeous.
What does Marty want?
What she wants is a driven man that doesn't party but is social. She doesn't mind if they have children, but they've got to be kind-hearted and preferably taller than she is. Or taller than 5'6", she has said.
Yep. And why is she single?
Well, she said her first real relationship, her partner passed away. She was only 30.
Oh, that's hard.
My next fiancé cheated on me and we broke up a month before our wedding. So she's had a rocky road.
I remember we were talking just about how being always with the partner, someone always being contactable, but she's not allowed to have a phone. But it was the other way around when she was with a partner.
Well, she was with a guy who was always on his phone.
And I like this other one that you wrote here, men who turn their phones off on days I don't see them, but when I'm with them, they have no problem answering to others, including other women.
Yeah.
Has that happened?
Yeah, it happened. Literally.
So what do you mean? You're with him and he's taking texts from other women?
So, for instance, he was always going out with his ex-wife and his kids, and then I wasn't to call, and if I did call and he was with him, that was terrible. But at my 50th, every photo he's in, he's on his phone. Every time I tried to speak to him, he was on his phone. I had a big party out. And then the last time I saw him, he was literally on the phone to some girl he'd met at his boys' weekend about 2 weeks before, after I just had surgery, when he should have been helping me. So that was it for me.
That's outrageous. It's like just before when we had the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they stole that riff from Tom Petty. And they're all like happy with it. Poor old Ed Sheeran, on the other hand, gets all that sort of grief for borrowing from Marvin Gaye's estate.
Well, you have to draw a line in the sand, and Marty is saying that I want better than that. If you like the sound of Marty, and she's beautiful, have a look at her pictures. All the entrants are up, as I said. If you like the sound of Marty, go to our social, go to wsfm.com.au, and you can click to register your interest.
Jam Nation.
Nation.
We're doing a grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Here it is, Instagram. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, you win $1,000.
And then we say to you, you can go away with $1,000. That's our pleasure. But answer one more question, get it right, you'll double your money, $2,000.
Ashley is in Revesby. Hello, Ashley.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're very well, Ashley. Now, the trick here is if you don't know something, say pass, and if we've got time, we'll come back to it, because the minute you're wrong, it's all over, Red Rover.
Take your time, Ashley.
Okay, got it. Okay.
World's changed in 60 seconds.
Well, your world might, Ashley. Let's see what we can do for you.
Hopefully.
10 questions,
Hopefully.
60 seconds. Let's start now. Good luck. Question 1.
Okay.
Tiger Woods is known for which sport?
Golf.
Question 2. A beagle is a breed of what animal?
It's a dog.
Question 3. Where did Guinness beer originate?
Pass.
Question 4. In the Disney classic, what colour was Cinderella's dress at the ball?
It was pass.
Question 5. Not Happy Jan was a slogan for what?
Yellow Pages.
Question 6. Kylie Minogue played Charlene on which TV show?
That was on Neighbours.
Question 7. In the nursery rhyme, how many bags of wool does Baa Black Sheep have?
3 bags.
Question 8. Which band released the song Sweet Child of Mine?
Sweet Child of Mine. Pass.
Question 9. The late king that married Anne Boleyn was Henry the what?
Henry. Pass.
Question 10. Starting with N, what's the most popular female sport in Australia?
Netball.
Question 3. Where did Guinness beer originate?
Ireland.
Question 4. In the Disney classic, what colour was Cinderella's dress at the ball?
Blue.
Question 5. Oh, you knew them all second time round. And would you have known then second time round which band sang Sweet Child of Mine?
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
And what about the late king that married Anne Boleyn?
I didn't know that. I was going to say Henry VIII.
Yeah,
Well, you would have been
Henry
right.
VIII.
Well, you could have got there,
bugger.
Ashley.
Oh,
You know when I
Ashley.
said 60 seconds is a lot of time? For you, it's not.
Ashley, you get $100 for your groceries this week, and thank you for playing.
Thank you. Bye.
Good on you, Ashley. Thanks for coming on.
Jam Nation.
We may never know the truth behind the Kennedy assassination or September 11, but we
I think we do know the truth behind September 11. Maybe MH17 if you're looking for whatever happened.
Well, the great mysteries of the world, Easter Island
Picnic at
statues,
Hanging Rock.
all that stuff. But there's one story today we can put to bed, the story of Scott Morrison pooing his pants after the Sharks-Broncos grand final in 97 is false. It's
never
been
happened.
proven false.
How do you prove it didn't happen?
It's come out today. This is bombshell news right here, right now.
How do you prove something didn't happen?
Well, the rumour was started by a Sydney-based hip-hop musician called Joyride, whose real name is Rowan Dix. He tweeted this gossip back in 2018. You remember that? Mm-hmm. The tweet was Scott Morrison shat himself at in McDonald's after the Sharks lost the GF in 97. He wrote that in August of that year. Pretty bad, I heard. My mate was working there at the time. Now, Joyride has gone on the record, admitted he made the whole thing up.
Has he been coerced into saying that?
I don't know.
Because there's a plaque there and everything.
Well, the attention was never for it to be a rumour.
Oh.
But what happens to myths? They become legends.
So he just said it as a joke.
Then he said there's even a gold plaque, which is now a plaque of lies at Engadine Macca's.
Well, he tweeted it. It wasn't like he was having a joke conversation in the pub.
Can you get sued for that? Is that libel?
How awful
Joyride.
to have that
we just
story about
dropped
you.
Joyride in it.
And we all wanted to just believe it. So how's he admitted it didn't happen? Was he said it publicly?
He said it publicly. It's out there. And it's out there. He said it on some podcast. People do podcasts these days, apparently.
Didn't you?
We should get him on the show. We should get him to talk to us about it.
Put him on a lie detector.
Yeah, let's do that.
That goes well.
That always works out well.
Didn't you start a rumour, you didn't mean to, about you being in a famous band?
Oh, that was accidental.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working in another radio station. Actually, it was probably about 4 radio stations ago. And I was playing Choir Boys' Run to Paradise. And I had my little air drum kit set up.
You had your air drum kit set up.
I had
You
it
just
set
mean
up.
you're doing boys' arms.
I was just saying I was doing it because there's a bit of a rim shot action in there. Baby, baby, baby. And then one of those.
You can't have an air guitar set up, air drums set up as if you brought it from home and constructed it.
I put it all in my air van. Anyway, one of the rock babes, as they were called, walked into the studio, and they're all those girls, they used to wear lycra, talk like that. And they said, "Oh, you're pretty good at that. Do you play the drums?" I said, "Yeah, I do." And she said, "Did you ever play in a band?" And I said, "I actually played in this band." And she goes, "Who are these guys?" And I said, "That's the Choir Boys." She goes, "Did you play in this band? Is that you?" And I went, "Yeah."
Why did you lie?
I just...
You were flirting up a storm with the lycra girls.
I just said it as a throwaway comment.
Right.
Anyway, some 6 months later, a record exec says, "I didn't know you played drums in the Choir Boys."
No.
And then it's still perpetuating.
No, still now.
Yeah.
You get the call up.
To play Mark Cable's on the line. Come and play drums in the band. And I'm a dreadful drummer.
Our executive producer, Millie, said that when she was about 5 years old, one of her teeth had fallen out, and she had a little case that it was in. She was on her way to school. And because she had this little case, the teacher said, "Oh, is it your birthday today?" And when you're 5, you don't want to dispute a teacher. So she said, "Yes." So she went. So they made a fuss of her all day. There was cake. The teacher made everyone sing happy birthday to Millie. And she came home with a big sticker on her shirt that said, "It's my birthday," or "Happy birthday." She had cake all over her hands. And Mother said, "What the hell are you doing?" And she said, "I told them it was my birthday." She had to go to school the next day and tell everyone, in fact, it hadn't been her birthday.
We're just following orders. This is what little kids do.
Well, Tribal Drum is beating for this. I made it all up.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Jan Brady said that she had a boyfriend?
But I do have a boyfriend. That's wonderful, Jan. What's his name? George Glass. George Glass.
Yeah, remember, she made it all up. I love how she's about 10 and her mother says, "That's wonderful, you've got a boyfriend." Those were different times.
They were the times.
I made it all up. What have you got for us?
Jam Nation Podcast.
It's good to get clarity from time to time, and I'm happy to get this clarity. A man admits he made up the rumour about Scott Morrison putting himself at Engadine McDonald's way back in 2018.
Do you think it made Engadine McDonald's a destination?
Yeah, I think it put it on the map.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed that this has been proven to not be true.
Well, there's a plaque there and everything.
Not all McDonald's have toilets. That's something to boast about too.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Those little...
The one in Coogee doesn't.
Doesn't it?
No.
King's Cross, I'm pretty sure, doesn't. And Coogee. But Engadine Macca's has got massive toilet situation there.
Does it, Brendan?
Yeah, I know it well.
Have you had some situations?
No situations, just a wee on the way, coming back from a big ride or something like that. But,
Well, this is the thing. We're learning today that story was made up.
It's
from
made
the
up.
guy who first set out the tweet. I mean, it's not like you told a rumour at the pub and it got out. He sent out a tweet saying it had happened.
He put a tweet out there, which I would say, is that lie? I'm sure that's got to be defamation.
Yeah, well, he's come around.
Defecation.
He's now said, "I made the whole thing up." So the Tribal Drum is beating for "I made it all up."
George Glass.
Kathleen's with us. Hello, Kathleen.
Hi, how are you today?
We're great, Kathleen.
What was the rumour? What happened?
We told someone at work, I was one of my friends who's very gay, so, there was no truth to this rumour at all. We told someone as a joke that we were engaged. They believed it. Next thing you know, it went through the entire workplace. And we even had management come into the system and come and say, "Oh, congratulations." And it's like, we tried to tell them it was a joke and they wouldn't believe us.
Oh. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, we still laugh about it today.
So they didn't even believe you when you said, no, oh, don't be shy.
Well, I'd point out to them that he was gay. And they're saying, "Oh, no, he just hasn't met the right person yet."
Oh, and that was you, Kathleen.
Clearly it's
go.
you. You're the converter, they call her. Kathleen the converter. Ryan has joined us.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, so my auntie, probably like 25 years ago, she was trying to get out of work for the weekend. I think she's probably trying to get out on Friday. So she just was like, "Oh, I've got all this pain and stuff, and she told work that she had appendicitis. She then went to the doctors and then to the hospital. They gave her an ultrasound to sort of check where her appendix was. And they're like, "Oh, that's actually inflamed. That needs to come out."
Wow.
So she ended up spending the entire weekend in hospital.
Was her appendix really bad?
Oh, apparently it was actually in flames, but she was just trying to get out for the weekend.
Yes,
with her boyfriend at the
absolutely.
time.
But, that could be psychosomatic. That's what happens.
Wow.
You can talk yourself into stuff.
That's amazing, isn't it? And imagine thinking, I want to relax and not going to work, so I'll go to the hospital instead, because that's so relaxing. It's not time-consuming in any way.
But you get a plate of surgery, a plate of sandwiches and a general anaesthetic.
That is true. And if you're lucky, you might get a catheter for a day or so. I loved mine.
Right, okay. What's become of us?
I know. What? How old have
People
we
are going
become?
to festivals. People are seeing cool stuff.
I'm dreaming of inserting a catheter full time.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Bingo, bango, ready to go?
So ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
To borrow a line from a former American president, it's fake news. Fake news. The story of Scott Morrison pooing his pants after the Sharks-Broncos grand final in 97 is false. It's been confirmed. The guy that put it out there...
On a tweet, funnily enough.
On a tweet.
He announced it on a tweet, which is why... And he said he knew the cleaner there and all the scenarios.
He's got a good backstory there. This guy, hip-hop musician Joyride, real name Rowan Dix, said he was just shit posting is what he said.
Quite literally.
Back in 2018. If we said that on air, if we just made that up, we'd get sued, wouldn't we?
Well, of course we would.
So will he get sued?
Don't know.
Sorry there, mate. I don't want to drop you
No,
in
well,
that,
he's the one.
he's come out with it.
He's dropped himself in it.
Yeah, he's
and
dropped
he's
himself
come
in it.
out and said, I made the whole thing up. He said it on a podcast. It's not like we heard him whispering it at the shops.
No, exactly. And it's one of those urban myths that's just gone now. It's
But
got no
myths,
oxygen.
urban myths, you always wonder where they start. This is actually just a myth. We know exactly where it started.
And it could be innocent as well. It's like me setting up some great air drums in the studio, and a young lady walks in and she says, "Did you used to play the drums?" I said, "Yeah, I play the drums. I used to play in this band here," and the choir boys were playing at the time. That purported a whole myth that I was the drummer of the choir boys.
Yeah. You're still waiting for the call up. Tribal
Not
drum.
really, because I'm the worst drummer in the world.
Well, duh. Tribal drum is beating for I made it all up.
George Glass.
One of the
She's the
greats.
queen of making
One.
stuff up.
What was the story there again?
The story was that I think that she was upset that everyone had a boyfriend and
Yeah,
she didn't.
she didn't.
So she told her mum that, I've got a boyfriend. Her mother says, that's wonderful. You are 10 years old. And she said, his name is George. And she looks around and sees a glass and says, George Glass. Lucky she didn't see Alice's dentures.
I thought you were going to say something else.
So let's see what we've got. Hello, Sandy. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, and I love your show, Jonesy and Amanda.
Oh, thank you, Sandy.
That's nice.
Hope that's the last of the lies.
Yeah,
right. Who said what to who?
Okay, this lie is one that I actually believed. I was a little girl, and I asked Mum who the Queen was, and somehow Mum put the word auntie in there, and I went to school and told all my friends the Queen was my auntie.
Oh.
And we had to go to, the parades where the Queen comes past. It was quite a long time ago. And I went and I waved at her and I yelled out and she didn't look at me, didn't wave at me. And I literally went home devastated because I really believed she was my auntie.
Oh, wow.
Your auntie snubbed you.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And you told everyone that's not your fault. Oh.
And you would have been hoping for a pretty good birthday gift as well.
Yeah. You should have been over there at the coronation. You're in line, Sandy.
You poor thing. Yeah. Thank you, Sandy.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms, the pub test. We broke this story wide open yesterday. Which favourite doesn't pass the pub test? Cadbury are going to take the flake out of the box of favourites.
And I've read overnight they're taking out the Dream as well. The Dream's white chocolate, but not true white chocolate. I love white chocolate, but the Dream's a bit like
time
soap.
for white chocolate.
It's being replaced by caramel and twirl bars.
Caramel, can I just say, has been punching above its weight for too long. It's like barbecue sauce. I've got no time for that either.
What's the twirl? What's in a twirl? Is that caramel-ish kind of stuff?
Twirl is like a flake, but encased in chocolate.
But a flake is chocolate. Is it chocolate encased in chocolate?
It's the different styles of chocolate. Ryan, can you break out the
twirl's like, you're right. It's like loosey-goosey chocolate inside chocolate.
Ryan's just breaking out the station favourites.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the list of people's favourites here. This can't be right. 28% is the most popular, and that is Turkish Delight. Turkish Delight is foul.
It's not that bad.
Do you like it, Ryan?
No.
He's eating a crunchy. This has got nothing to do with anything.
A crunchy's like biting into chalk.
They're cyclone rations in case we have a cyclone or something and stops us from eating each other's buttocks.
Cyclone, he means my moods.
Amanda's moods.
But Turkish Delight is foul. They're always left behind in our house. Look, the flake is the second most popular at 10%. Why would you take out the flake? Actually, Cherry Ripe's 12, but the flake's 10. Why would you take it out?
I've got no time for the that Moro thing.
You don't like the Moro.
And the boost, I've got no time for that.
I don't mind a boost.
No, you don't want it. But you don't want a boost. What's the dream? Break out the dream.
I have to open the dream.
She's got a name.
Right.
Thank you.
Who wants it?
I will. Oh, wow. Did you see that catch?
That was...
I'm available for the Australian cricket team if anyone's interested.
Well, we're all getting dreams now. I don't want to get chocolate throat. What do you think?
Actually, it's like an old Milky Bar. I quite like
Milky Bars are on me. Kevin Rudd. Give me a...
Kevin Rudd?
Yeah, you look like the Milky Bar kid.
That's not bad, the dream.
No, yeah, maybe I can get back onto the white.
After a little bit, it does taste like soap. But don't lose the dream. Just get rid of Turkish Delight. That's all I require.
Okay. Which favourite doesn't pass the pub test?
Which one? Oh, actually, that's got a bad aftertaste, hasn't it?
Oh, we're off the dream.
Which one would you leave out? Which one?
If you were Mr. Cadbury.
Which flavour does not pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
There's a new movie. Amanda and I went and saw it. It's really great. I just love the... like a rom-com. It's always nice. And this thing's called Love Again. And it's a great story. It's got Sam Heughan from Outlander in it.
Yes.
He plays a music journalist who was dumped by his fiancée.
Yeah.
And then we've got Priyanka Chopra Jonas. She plays...
She's an illustrator whose fiancé has died.
And...
How do they get together?
How do they get together? It's through a dodgy mobile phone and none other than Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Here's the trailer.
Rob, wanted to make sure you got one of these.
I have a phone.
You have a personal phone. This is a work phone.
And you I miss you so much. There's an aching inside of me.
Do you have a question for me?
Yes, Miss Dion. Do you really believe in all these things you sing?
You obviously know nothing about it.
What?
Love. It's been 2 years since you passed. I still can't believe it.
Who is sending me these texts?
Every morning I open my eyes hoping I'll still see you.
I must have the dead boyfriend's number.
That's super sad.
I think they're nice. But if I tell her, she'll never speak to me again.
And look, they're here, Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Sam Heughan. Hello.
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How is it over there?
What's going on?
Oh, look, we loved the film. We really did. And romantic comedies rely on chemistry. The two of you have so much chemistry. Did you know each other before you started filming?
No. I mean, we knew of each other. I knew of him, but we didn't know each other at all. But we got on really quickly. I think we realized that, Sam's a great guy, but more than anything, I have tremendous respect for people who have a work ethic when they come to the job. And, he comes in, he's always nice to everyone. He's always coming in with a positive, joyful attitude, knows his lines, makes sure that we finish our day on time. And it's just like, that's great, man. Like, that's amazing. So we got on really well, and it was based on respect.
You make it sound like you're working at a box factory. You came into work on time, punched the clock in
on time. It's
a fact, though. Actor life is kind of like that.
This woman next to me, she is such an incredible actress. She just makes every single person on set feel part of the family, feel responsible and incorporated in this whole project. And it really was a pleasure to work with her.
And how was Celine Dion to work with? What a blast. How extraordinary.
What a she was.
She was a nightmare. Terrible.
What a nutcase.
Honestly, it's her acting debut. Incredible. So brought so much to the movie, not only as playing herself, but she's got, humor and pathos, and she's almost, and she also imparts her own love story about what happened to her in her relationship, but also brings these 5 original songs to the movie, which really give it this uplifting, feel-good factor.
Absolutely.
Celine is so self-aware and cheeky in this movie that, I love watching her play herself because she takes the piss a little bit.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
I like how it's a modern take on internet dating, but at the same time it's old school technology with text messages that actually get you two together. So it's on one hand modern technology versus old technology. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think there's something of this sort of a little, I don't know, throwback to the 90s, and the apps are there, but it's interesting that these two connect over words. It's all about words, this movie, and about how the power of them and what you believe in them, and if you're open yourself up to the power of words.
Sam, we know you as Jamie, of course, from Outlander. How was it to play a contemporary character and quite a vulnerable character? Was it fun to step outside?
Yeah, it's so nice to play someone different, to fit this into a busy schedule, and no ginger wig, no kilt. And yeah, he's a different character. I kind of wanted him to be based on, well, actually Jim, the writer, very similar kind of guy, but also maybe a little nod to the kind of Hugh Grant, kind of Tom Hanks, Nora Ephron movies as well. He's kind of slightly neurotic. And I love playing it.
Yeah.
And Priyanka, did you get to keep the sash from when you were Miss World? Is that something you get to keep? From all those years ago. So you keep that? Did Sam get to see it? Is that the sash?
I'm wearing it now.
Sam wears it inside his T-shirts every day.
At all times. It must be touching my skin.
It says Miss World on it.
Well, it's a great movie.
I wish we had longer.
Love Again is in cinemas this Thursday. Priyanka and Sam, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Love the film.
Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
We busted this story wide open yesterday. The Cadbury Favourites people are going to take the flake out of the Cadbury Favourites.
And the dream.
I can live with the dream going out of there.
Yeah, but the flake's brilliant. The flake's my favourite. I'm looking here at the list of what people like the most. I think the people who like Turkish Delight do a deliberate pile on, because 28% of people like Turkish Delight. That's double the success of other ones.
It's like people that vote Greens in surveys. Yeah, I'm a Greenie. Yeah, I'll be a part of that.
Turkish Delight. Flake is 10% of people like the Turkish Delight. Cherry Ripe's 12%. But Old Gold is 3%. I like
the Old Gold.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
I used to hate dark chocolate, and I've weaned myself onto it.
Yeah.
Now 70%, which I didn't used to be able to stand, tastes quite sweet. I go up to the 90 now sometimes.
90. I could go 100%.
You do not.
I could go full. I could go full Married at First Sight on it.
Should we ask people from Married at First Sight what chocolate they like?
100%. 100%.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Too hot.
2,000%.
It's too much.
That's too much chocolate. That'll kill her. Too much.
It's too much.
So, which favourite doesn't pass the pub test?
Got to get rid of the Morrow on the boost on with Jonesy.
Cherry Ripe, I cannot stand it.
Dream, the white chocolate one. Yuck.
Morrow out. Get rid of the Morrow.
Yeah, get rid of the Turkish Delight. But I have to say, it's not the original Turkish Delight. If you ever had it from Turkey, they taste delicious.
Cherry Ripe. Nah, our family, nobody eats them. They all just sit in the bottom of the packet until we throw the packet away.
Oh, I definitely agree with Jonesy. The boost and the Morrow's got to go. Amanda, Turkish Delight rules.
Turkish Delight rules.
See what Cherry Ripe cops some hate. I'm surprised. It's delicious.
I don't know why Boost and Morrow in there. What's going on with that?
What have they ever done for us lately?
Morrow.
Well, apparently the Flake and the Dream are being replaced by the Caramilk and the Twirl.
Caramilk. I got to live with the Twirl. The Twirl is pretty much a hybrid of the Flake.
Well, it's probably a more easily digestible flake because the chocolate's inside chocolate's easier to eat.
When you're riding a push bike in a wobbly
in your
fashion.
white cheesecloth.
Yeah, you're not going to get it all
as
over
I
you.
dreamt of for many a year.
You've sat in it again.
No.
Jam Nation podcast.
Say what you want about our Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, but he is good, isn't he, as far as like dealing with stuff? Off the cuff stuff.
There was a press conference yesterday regarding the budget. The budget is tonight. So he's chatting away and something goes off in a photographer's pocket.
She started in 2022 in running for a seat that had previously had Bowers always won. Lucky it was a decent song. Paint it black too soon.
He picked that song. He knew it was painted black. And he says it's too soon because with the budget, we're not back in the black yet because we're still dealing, he says, with the previous government's mistakes.
It should have been this. if you want to be accurate.
Sure. Well, lucky it wasn't this.
I need a dollar, that's what I need.
That's our detailed budget analysis.
Through song.
We'll have more for you tomorrow.
Us and DJ Albo.
Jam Nation.
I'm so lonely, so lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
Married at First Sight, what did that do for love? Nothing.
It didn't set out to do anything for love. It set out to do stuff for ratings. We have discovered a rich seam of Sydney-siders.
We don't do anything for ratings.
No, obviously. We have found a rich seam of Sydney-siders who are sincerely looking for love. There's a lot of broken hearts out there. People get cheated on. People have a rocky road to love, and they just want to find someone, not on the apps, someone who they feel they can connect with. That's all any of us want.
And we have no idea about the apps.
Well, I don't.
I don't.
I thought it was the Alps. I went there one day.
It must be such a strange thing. And my theory about the apps is there's too much choice out there.
And once you're on the swipe zone, you think, well, that sounds good. But rather than giving in to this feels like it can have potential, you think, I'll keep looking for something better.
But it's like when I look at motorbikes on eBay. I go, oh, yeah, I could ride that. Oh, yeah, I like that. I could own that. You know, well, when does it stop?
I'm glad you changed from ride to own. Actually, that sounds bad as well. But what's happening now? You've probably listened to a number of the people we've spoken to, our entrants in Jam Singles. We are putting all our entrants up on wsfm.com.au, and on that, you will see photos of them.
Yep.
You will read about their histories, who they are, what their past has been, what they'd like their future romantic engagements to be.
Take Marty, for example. She's 52 years of age. She's a retired police officer, single mother of one. She enjoys going away in her van, staying active during doing aerobics and running. She's soft-natured, giving, friendly and kind, but attracts the worst men.
Yeah, she said that what she finds is that, for example, she's not allowed to call them.
Yeah.
But the guy she was seeing was constantly on his phone.
And I like this other one that you wrote here, men who turn their phones off on days I don't see them, but when I'm with them, they have no problem answering to others, including other women.
Yeah.
Has that happened?
Yeah, it happened. Literally.
So what do you mean? You're with him and he's taking texts from other women?
So, for instance, he was always going out with his ex-wife and his kids, and then I wasn't to call, and if I did call and he was with him, that was terrible. But at my 50th, every photo he's in, he's on his phone. Every time I tried to speak to him, he was on his phone. I had a big party out. But, yeah, and then the last time I saw him, he was literally on the phone to some girl he'd met at his boys' weekend about 2 weeks before, after I just had surgery, when he should have been helping me. So that was it for me.
Honey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to talk to this girl I met on the weekend.
Tell you what, if you like the sound of Marty or you want to have a look at all our entrants and learn about them, go to wsfm.com.au, click and register your interest. We're moving this forward now. It's all going to happen.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Amanda!
Jonesy!
Is that the best you've got?
That's all I could get short notice.
Gets My Ghoulies is coming up, and I have an early ghoulie to pick with you, Brendan. It's about something you said on the show earlier. We're talking about how I'd seen a man walking down the street just eating a banana. You don't see it that often, and he was eating it full monkey style. He had
that's what you call it.
The peel down over his hand, just chowing down. And you said that you just take the peel off, chuck it out, and just hold it in your fingers. I don't believe this is true because you hate congeal. You sterilise your hands after you've been to the toilet. Which is strange because sterilising is for when you can't wash your hands.
Okay. Well, this is
but
a thing
you don't like. You dispute that holding a banana gives you sticky, smelly fingers.
When I'm moving around the city and I'm eating something, I'm like Brad Pitt or Matt Damon in The Bourne Identity. I'm moving along, so I get rid of the banana skin at the place I've bought it, and then I eat on the go.
But then
then I'm not a slave to the peel.
But you said that banana doesn't leave residue. It leaves huge residue. I've got a banana here. I want to see you peel the banana, throw the skin away, and hold that and do what you would normally do.
So you're talking about see that just looks rank, you know.
That's why. It's a banana with a peel on it.
And that's it. So
yeah, and so you say you take
so I
the peel
would peel all that off
and throw it away, throw the skin away.
I go, okay, there's a bin there.
Yeah.
And I eat the banana.
Yeah.
And I'd be walking around.
All right. And let me hold it as you normally would. Why are you holding it between two fingers like a weirdo? It's not like a microphone and Sammy Davis Jr. is singing it.
No, because
it's Marty Roan kind of microphone technique.
Marty Roan. Then I don't get banana residue all over my hands.
Well, you
so
will.
I'm walking around and this looks all right. So I'm doing stuff.
Put the banana on the table.
Why am I putting it on the table?
Because I want to see how your fingers feel.
Okay. What was it?
Oh, yeah. See, it's on you. See, you went, oh, yuck, because the banana's on your fingers. Well, you would, see, look at you.
I'm dusting it off. I don't
smell them.
They smell my finger.
Oh, it smells of banana.
Yeah, but
you're not going to tolerate that.
It's not like I'm eating
All
a durian.
I will keep an eye on him, and he is not to wash his hands or sterilise them till the end of the show. Okay. Let's see if this really is what you do.
This is the great work. You know, we've broken over. Scott Morrison's story was false. Now this, what next? Well, I can tell you, Alison Roman's going to be joining us.
Speaking of food, I'm obsessed with this famous chef from New York. She's joining us next.
Jam Nation.
Now, I'm going to fangirl a little because I love this woman. If you're a foodie like me, you're probably familiar with this incredible chef, cookbook author and food writer, Alison Roman, the total rock star of the culinary world. She's famous for her great recipes and her creative and mostly her approachable approach. She's the one you turn to when you've got people coming over and you want it to look effortless. She's got a new book out and she's in town for a show at the Opera House. I can't wait to see her. Alison Roman, hello.
Hello, how are you?
We're great.
We're great. What I just love about your style of cooking is I'm an anxious person and my husband says that I measure ingredients like I'm mixing explosives, but you're big on taking the panic out of entertaining. You say don't even call it entertaining, call it having people over.
Yeah, I think that the more we psych ourselves up to perform for people, the more anxious we'll become, even if that's just performing for ourselves or one other person. So we kind of have to talk ourselves down from the ledge and just remind ourselves that we're just making food.
Could I ask you this question? When you're in the kitchen and you're cooking for people coming around, do you hate it when people come and say, can I give you a hand?
No, I love it because more often than not, I'll say yes. People can always help, but I don't mind. But
actually, I should rephrase it. If they ask for a hand, that's fair enough. But what if they come in with advice?
No, that's not for me. I mean, it's been a really long time since somebody has tried to give me advice.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I say this at Christmas time, you know, when I cook, I do all the cooking at home, have done for a long time, and my mother and my auntie come around and they come into the kitchen. They don't actually help. They just come in with stupid advice.
Right. Yeah, I feel like that's not as helpful, you know, where it's like, oh, yes, of course, why didn't I think of that? But I'm also very lucky to know a lot of really wonderful cooks. And if we're cooking together in the same kitchen for dinner or something, I will often ask them questions. And they'll ask me questions, and it's like a very nice exchange. But it's not unsolicited advice.
So if you tell them to bugger off out of your kitchen, it's okay then?
Yeah, I feel like I can say that.
Good. Excellent.
I've cooked so many things from your Nothing Fancy cookbook, and your new one, Sweet Enough. I'm flicking through it as we speak. It looks spectacular.
Well, thank you.
What I like too is that the photos are real. They're not Instagram upcycled whatever. What you make it look like it's doable and it's homely and it's got real people in the pictures.
Yes, that's really important to me. I try to do that with all of my books. I make all the food that's in the photos. There's no food stylist. There's no tricks or, sometimes I'm working with really nice produce or, of course the photos make everything look better than, my iPhone. But I think that for me, it's really important that the food in the pictures and the books looks exactly like, or at least somewhat like the food that you make in your own kitchen and in your own home.
And with you cooking all these beautiful things, how come you're not 100 times bigger? How do you manage to keep a lid on that?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I definitely, I'm not a small person. I'm like a 8'10" U.S. size, so I'm not what I would consider to be petite at all. I'm pretty average, but I think it's just generally speaking, I really love eating food. I really love cooking food, and I love doing all of the other things that make my body feel good, like yoga, and I try to work out. But I'm not. It's not something that I think about. I think that that's part of the secret.
Because you can have your cake and eat it, just don't eat too much of it.
Well, that's right.
And go for a walk after you eat the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't deprive ourselves. And that's sort of what also the Sweet Enough book is about. And making desserts, and you make a whole cake. You don't have to eat the whole cake. You can share it with somebody. Bring it to freeze half, eat it later, or eat it over the course of a week or whatever. Like, we shouldn't just not eat it. We should always eat cake.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
From someone who made your crispy chocolate cake with hazelnut and sour cream on the weekend, I completely agree with that. That was a spectacular one.
Good. Well, Alison, this has been great. I'll think of this next time I tell my mother and my auntie to bugger off out of my kitchen with their unwanted advice.
Please
I'll
do.
say Alison Roman said that. So
She said you can rack off.
That's right. You say that. You tell her that you get it out of your kitchen.
Get out of my kitchen.
You earned it.
Alison, it's great to talk to you. You're touring. Well, you know that. You're embarking on her first Australian tour. Tickets at the sydneyoperahouse.com. The new book, Sweet Enough, is now available in stores. Alison Roman, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a wonderful day.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
This could be the easiest $20,000 you will ever earn just by telling us what gives you the irrits, gets my ghoulies. All you have to do is download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone and record your ghoulie.
Boom.
What have we got?
Hey guys, what gets my ghoulies is when you've done the fruit and veggie shop and not a week later you've looked in the crisper and everything's already started to turn brown. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Is he complaining because the veggies don't last longer or because no one's eating them?
No one's eating them. Actually, it's a bit from column A and a bit from column B.
You know, if no one's eating them, blitz them into a soup, put them in a pie, something like that.
What pie? Veggie pie?
Well, you buy a cooked chicken, a chicken,
Yeah.
and just make a pie with that. Why are you pulling a face?
No, it just sounds terrible.
Well, make a stew with that. I'd eat
I'm not
that.
making a stew. I'd rather have a pie than a stew.
Well, stop pulling faces and stop throwing out food if you can reuse it.
I'm not throwing out the food. I ate all my vegetables. Put up a big plate of veggies. I'm like Mr. Ed.
What else have we got?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. What gets my ghoulies? There I am driving to work and all of a sudden this awful dreaded feeling comes over me. Have I left something on at home? Well, this morning, did I actually lock the front door? There I am sitting in peak hour traffic going, did I? Well, did I? And I can't remember. So I turn around, I go all the way home, and yes, I locked the front door. Damn, that gets my ghoulies.
This is so familiar. The garage door.
The garage door's the worst.
A couple of times, or maybe twice a week, I drive around the block. I go to the traffic lights and think, you know what? Have I closed the garage door?
Yeah.
And I'll go around the block.
That's the worst.
And there's never been a time when I haven't closed it. You know what?
Because you think of Batman. Like Batman, when he leaves the Batcave, he does it in such a hurry. Yeah. I wonder if he is ever driving along and he thinks, did
I close it?
Did I shut that door?
Well, you know what someone once said to us? Remember she said that what she does is she closes the garage door and squawks like a parrot. Mm-hmm. She goes, Rah! And that every morning she squawks like a parrot when she closes the door so she knows she's done it.
Oh, that's why Robin was squawking like a parrot.
That wasn't why, but don't ask.
Out with the bad and with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always get that iHeartRadio app. Go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie. It's as simple as. It's 6 to 9.
Our favourite caller email Facebook friend gets $500 to spend at Hotel Mossman, serving the best schnitzels in town, a full menu until midnight, 7 days a week.
Schnitzels as big as your head. That's what I've heard.
It's a shame if you've got a small head.
Or a head like half an orange.
If you've got a big head like Richard Wilkins, you'll feast like a king.
Imagine if that was a condition. Everyone can eat here, except for you, Richard. You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and 18th birthday key ring.
Brendan, you had some bombshell information this morning.
Yeah. And this has been something that's been doing the round since 2018. But the guy who started the rumour about Scott Morrison pooing his pants at Engadine Macca's has come out and said he made it up. There's even a plaque there that indicates this momentous occasion. That's a fake plaque.
A plaque. Keep an L in there. The tribal drum was beating for I made it all up.
George Glass. George Glass.
This is Jan pretending she's got a boyfriend. Here's Sandy from Warrington.
I was a little girl and I asked Mum who the Queen was. And somehow Mum put the word auntie in there. And I went to school and told all my friends the Queen was my auntie.
Oh.
And we had to go to, the parades where the Queen comes past. It was quite a long time ago. And I went and I waved at her and I yelled out and she didn't look at me, didn't wave at me. And I literally went home devastated because I really believed she was my aunt.
That's so like the Queen.
But she had to go to school the next day and tell everyone that apparently the Queen wasn't her auntie.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Tomorrow, this is very exciting. We're going to be doing Everyone's a Winner for Mother's Day. Every caller that gets to air on our show tomorrow will get a Skin Clinic Pamper voucher.
Wow.
If you haven't bought your mum a Mother's Day present yet, that might be a good idea.
Ugly Phil's coming up next, and we'll be back for Jam Nation from 6 tonight.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.